Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Tanusha. I chat about self-care for millennial women who are 9-to-5ers, content creators, and have side hustles. Welcome to my planning session. If you've never been to my channel before, this is where I discuss the previous month and plan for the month ahead. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I want to quickly do shout out of the week. Shout out of the week goes out to dear Jamie. She says, Montague is such a vibe. Chilled out gym, so glad you enjoyed your birthday. That was on my birthday vlog that I posted on Monday. So thank you so much to dear Jamie. If you want to be shout out in next week's video, if you want to be shout out in any of my videos, then just comment on this one and I might shout you out. So in these monthly planning sessions, I usually just go through a couple of questions for you guys to answer. So it is interactive. So if you feel like grabbing a pen and paper and writing down your answers and pausing the video in between, then definitely do that. That's by intention. It's an interactive planning video. I am going to do a mid-year review as well because it is the next half of the year. So I'm sorry that this video is late, that it's not on the 1st of July. It is the 2nd. I've had a crazy week and I just didn't get a chance to film this until today. So yes. Yeah, so the first question that I would ask is, how was your June? What are the standout things that were good? So think about 3 things that you can mention here that really stood out to you, really went well. And then the next question is, what didn't go so well? Think about 3 things that you know you could have improved on, you didn't really like, or were curveballs, or things that you know made you a little bit more stressed, like in South Africa right now in a lockdown. That happened on Monday, so it's part of June. That could be one of the things that threw you off. If you are a business owner right now and you work in a restaurant or you work in the service industry, then it's a bit of a struggle right now, and it's quite hectic, dark times. So after you do that, then ask yourself, how would you describe your June? Like, use one word to say, you know, it was stressful, it was fun, it was filled with love, it was peaceful. Whatever the word is, write that down as well. And then think about what you want to improve on in June. What are the few things that you thought like, hey, you know, I didn't do so well with this, I didn't work out enough, I didn't eat well enough, I didn't drink enough water, and then write that down. Now I want you to just basically write out what your intention is for July and go ahead with that. Let me answer the questions that I asked you guys. So what were 3 good things that happened in June? I secured a major campaign that I'm so excited to share with you guys. It's going to be on my channel soon, so to look out for that. And it's going to be a competition. It's major, guys, major. So I'm very excited about that. I've been really busy this month with work, which has been good. So I am super grateful for that. That went really well. And the other thing that went really well was I started to work with people. So I won't mention what it is yet, but I'm still working on my own business. So when I am ready, I will share that with you guys. But so far so good, so I'm really proud of that. What didn't go so well? I think I feel a little bit more, my tummy issues coming up again, and that's also because I wasn't eating so great at certain points in the month. So I feel a little bit more on track, but getting there as well. I did skip a little bit of yoga, so I am catching up. But this weekend I've got my classes already downloaded, so that didn't go so well. And the other thing, I think those are the standout things that didn't go so well. How would I describe June? June was an impactful month. I would say it's an impactful month because I learned a lot in June. I had a lot of growth to do. I worked my hardest, probably that I've worked this year. I'm sure I've been shooting back-to-back campaigns by myself as well, most of it, and the deadlines were just like every day. So yeah, I think it was quite impactful. And I don't say it was productive because for me it's impactful because the work I'm doing is impactful and I really enjoyed it. So yeah. So for the mid-year review, basically, I just want you to think about your vision and your goals that you set in January. And if you haven't watched that video, it's not too late to go and watch it. I'll leave a link to my January video up here so you can go and watch that. I did a vision board and I talked about how I went about that and did it step by step. So if you're planning to do that right now and you feel like you maybe not on track or you don't know what your goals are, then go and watch that and then come back to this. So for the vision board, from what I can see, I have my vision board as my screensaver on my phone, and so I don't know if you guys can see it, obviously not, but I'll pull up my vision board so that you guys can see it on the screen. And I just wanted to chat through, like, now we're midway through the year, what are the things that actually came up and what came true from my vision board. So on top, right on top, is the yoga. I now regularly do yoga, so that's amazing that it was right on top, and I do it all the time. I have a class that I joined. I talked about it in my yoga video, which was last week. Then I've also got a jar, which means to give. The give, I am doing that. I'm busy doing that right now. The beach, I've definitely been to more sunsets this year than I've ever been in any other year, because it's lockdown and it's kind of safe to just be in your car and just watch the sunset and not go anywhere else. We've been doing a lot of that, which is amazing. I am reading more books this year, definitely more than last year, and it's picked up quite a bit. And then Six Figure Business, not yet at all, but we're on our way. Family time, so I've got a family thing. I have been spending so much more time with family this year because my mom is back here in my city, and so not as much as we'd like because of COVID, but I have seen her when times were a little bit safer. Yeah, 5,000 followers, not yet. But we're on our way. We're almost at 4 on Twitter, so I will be there. And then the podcast, I actually that was meant to be my own podcast, which I plan on launching here soon. So yeah. And then the eating healthy and nutritious, that bowl there, I have been doing that. I've been doing my best. You know, it's not as easy as it looks, but we're on the way. And then relationship, good. Journaling, good. YouTube, we're not on 2K yet, but we're getting there. And 10K on Instagram, we're getting there as well, but we are growing. And as for the travel and like that, I don't think that's gonna happen this year, but we move. And the car as well, probably not this year, but that's okay. My intention for July is for it to be a growth one, for it to be a month full of growth, full of productivity, and also full of rest. Yes, it's really hard to balance it all, but I want to make sure that I rest in between the growing and production and everything that I'm doing, because I think it's so important. Because when you're starting a business, or even when you're just doing something new, or you just work, you know, it's really important to rest on weekends. So like tomorrow I want to rest. It's a Saturday, I just want to rest. And so I want to schedule in more of those resting times, and sticking to my schedule, I think, is super important. So it's going to be an exciting month ahead, and I look forward to everything that I have to share with you guys. So what you want to do is, when you have those intentions and those goals, you want to just make it into daily goals that you can actually schedule into your calendar. So if you want to work out more, schedule in your calendar. If you want to drink more water, put it in an app that will remind you. If you want to eat healthier, then make out your meal plan and do your weekly shopping. Get those healthy foods and healthy things that you want to have. Whatever it is, make sure that you break down those big goals into smaller goals and set it on a daily and weekly task planner, whatever you use, whether it's your phone, whether it's your planner, like a book, journal, whatever it is, and make sure that you are doing it and hold yourself accountable for that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to know, what is your intention for July? Let me know in the comments. Each comment actually helps my engagement, but helps my channel to grow. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you have a good July. Don't forget to like, thumbs up, and subscribe, and share this with somebody who you think you might need it. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.